What's up, everybody? It's Wolf. How you guys doing? Today we're back in the goddamn workroom and we're looking at this piece of shit. I'm all alone today, so it's gonna be an interesting video. There's only two options for how this can go. It can go good or it can go bad. And it's likely gonna be option it goes bad, because I have a feeling that even with this new gas line, the CARB might still be leaking. And I don't understand why two brand new CARBs would even leak in the first place. So, you know, there's that whole thing that we're dealing with. But as you can see here, I have a new line. It's a nice little light blue boy. It seems to be good. It's pretty tight on there. I don't think there's any gas inside of the gas can, so we need to put gas in there. We need to tighten the screws on the top here. I did put this back on the other day when I started working out my Speed 6. So, as I was saying, one of two things. Good or bad. Likely gonna be bad. But, with that being said, we're still going to try to make a video this week. It's been another like 2-week period without a video. So I feel like it's time to try to tackle it a little bit. Hopefully get it running before, Jesus Christ, I need to put my light on over here so I can see. It's not in here. As I was saying, so we can hopefully get it running before the end of the ability to ride it season, whatever. Like the end of no, why is my jack on it? The end of like summer's fall time. It is September 13th. Tomorrow's the 14th. It's 8 o'clock on Sunday. So a little bit late to this whole video this week, but we're still gonna do it. We're gonna make some sort of a video on the mini bike, and as I was saying earlier, you know, there's only two ways it can go, and it's likely gonna go not too hot. But for now, as I have the camera kind of sketchily placed, we're gonna be hopeful and try to get some of the stuff set back up where it belongs and on the bike properly. Put some gas in it, give it a few pull starts, and we're gonna see, is the CARB leaking? If the CARB is leaking, I'm probably gonna abandon the project for this year, or at least until I finish my Speed 6, because I really need to finish that in order to have all-wheel drive and not drive the ST in the winter. I don't really want to drive the ST in the winter. It's got 50,000 miles on it. It's in relatively good condition, and I don't want to fuck it up with Michigan winters. So let me get an extension. Alright, we have the extension. Let's tighten up the gas tank. Hopefully we don't have any leakage. That would be, you know, ideal for us, is to not have any leakage at all. So that should be more than enough gas to get it started, and then we don't got to worry about losing a bunch if it does start to leak. Got it in the CARB. CARB is open, full. So let's go ahead, put it in a position. Oh no. I don't think it's supposed to do that. That's not good. Well, it looks like the CARB's already leaking gas. When you tip it, which, I mean, I guess that's understandable. Give me a second here now. Oh, actually, we got a towel right here. I'm not going to go anywhere. Alright, let's dry all of the gas in this little area. Let's just give her a roll and a push. I mean, that was good. Good sound. Okay, it's a little bit too high of an idle. It was bouncing around too much for me to loosen it, so we shut it off. The carb does not appear to be leaking at all. So that's, I mean, that's a good sign in my opinion. 1/2 turn. It might be enough. I don't know, man. I don't know why it's dying out. Oh, that's a little bit too far out, I think. Possibly, but alright, well, I mean, there's plenty of gas in there. She's nice and warm. Let's give her another pull. Put it about half throttle and see if that makes any sort of a difference here. I just want it to be able to run, and then we can fine tune the screws. And I guess when it's, do we want this open? No. I think, don't we want to close this? Or does that chokes it, so we do want it to be completely open, right? If I'm not mistaken. No, let's fuck with that a little bit as well and see what we can come up with. Okay, so when it's full open, that's when it's dying out. Interesting. Oh, we were doing good for a minute, and now it's just leaking hella gas. I mean, it's running fine. That's good. There's so much gas going into the carb. I don't think the float is stopping gas flow, which seems to be the problem. Okay, so let's try something. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna put them fully in. Okay, that's fully in. So 1.5. Yeah, I mean, I had these pretty loose, so 1.5. I don't understand why it gets buildup of gas though, and then it just stops. This bike is a pain in the ass, man. It's a real pain in the ass. I'm gonna go at it for another like 10 or so minutes and see where that gets us, and we'll go from there, because I think the stock settings for the air and the fuel control pin, whatever the fuck they're called, I don't know what the technical term is, honestly, I'm sorry. Once those are fully tightened, I believe it's 1 to 2 turns should be good. So 1.5, when they're both equal, they shouldn't have the P thing happening that we're seeing. I mean, realistically, we could probably drive it that way. I don't know though. I don't know how bad that would be. All of that good shit. I'd like it to be, you know, in the right condition before we continue to drive or do, you know, start to drive or do any of that stuff. But if it comes down to it and we can't get it to be perfect, we could set up the chains and just take her for a quick little yeet just to get a ride out of it and kind of finish this series. But I'm gonna work on it some more this week. So give me let's do like 5 to 6 more minutes here, and we'll call it. That way I can edit this out and be more disappointed. So that's weird. The second you gas it, it stops peeing like that. I mean, I would assume you kind of seen in the video here how it was just like peeing out the back and then dribbling out the side where the air filter would go. And the second I gave it gas there, it was fine. And it's weird, dude. All the videos we've watched on tuning, it says, you know, like 1 to 2 turns out, and it'll be good. It'll be perfect, you know. Like, good news is our gas line's working great. Problem is, the second brand new fucking CARB is not working properly. I don't know if it's a matter of tuning. The thing is, I just set it back to where we had it before we even started this video, and it's still just peeing. It makes me really upset, honestly. Like, it's frustrating. I'm probably not gonna fuck with it anymore tonight. I'm kind of over it, not really in the mood anymore. So we're gonna call that a day right there. Like, I'm glad that it started how it did. We were able to get it running. It had a decent idle. Yeah, there's some pops in there. There's a little bit of backfire, but I don't understand fully why it's not working properly. Probably gonna see if Brian wants to come over one day this week. He knows a little bit more about the carbs than I do, but even he is stumped about why the fuck it's acting how it's acting. So it's probably gonna do it for this video. You know, thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. I'm gonna have to do some research, honestly. I'm gonna watch some videos and try to figure out what the fuck's going on, even though I've already watched like too many. I mean, we've watched at least 15 different videos. Like, I've read through the manufacturer manual on how to do it, and in the manual it says 1 turn and then 1.5 turns, but in doing that, like, it's still just peeing. So I guess we're gonna have to figure out what to do here. Like I was saying, if we can't get it to fully work, I'm gonna literally just set it up and we're gonna take it for a rip, and then, you know, I'll have to keep working on it throughout the winter and over the next few months. But I need to focus on the Speed 6 right now. So we'll definitely have another video next Monday. I do want to keep working on it a little bit more. Now that, like, the gas line's fixed and it seems to be working properly. We made sure it's super tight. There's no slack in it, so it shouldn't get sucked in. So yeah, thank you for watching. I do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.